So I'm going to be going over some live implementation for the code. And what I have in front of us is an auto OPMode Mecanum path plan, which extends from the command OPMode object. And this allows us to have access to two methods, the initialize method and the run OPMode method. And both of these are overridden because we want to put in our own code, our own functionality. If we take a look at the initialize method, we have two subsystems, the intake subsystem and the Mecanum Drive subsystem. Both of these are initialized here so that we can use them as requirements in the oncoming command. And if we look here, the Mecanum Drive subsystem on the right, it extends a subsystem base. Now all subsystems extend this object, and this is important because it gives us access to an important method, the initialize and the periodic method, which I'll go into more detail later. But just keep that in mind. When we move on to the schedule, the scheduler schedules a new auto3 push command, and this command uses both of the subsystems that we've just defined. And if you want to take a look at the command, it is on the right and it extends the sequential command group. And taking a closer look at the run OPMode, the run OPMode method is called every time we press the init button on the driver pad. And when that is pressed, we start from the top. So this is a bunch of initialization, a bunch of dash server connections. You don't got to worry too much about that. But if we look here, we have the initialize method, which is everything that we went over in the beginning. And following that, we have the wait for start. So the wait for start happens when we press the run button, the physical play button that comes after the initialize. And what happens is there's a while loop that calls the run method. And the run method, if you remember, there's a periodic for every subsystem that's required. It runs those periodic methods, but it also runs the command base equivalent of that. So I'll show you what that looks like in a second. If you look here on the auto3 push command, we actually wrap this with another command, the Mecanum controller command, and this command extends the command base. So what that means is it comes with this method right here, execute. And the execute method, if you want to think about it like that, it is for the subsystem a periodic method. It's the periodic equivalent for the Mecanum controller command. So with these two methods, both of them are constantly run inside this while loop under the run method. And it just keeps on going. Thank you.